Oh no. Oh no, no, no. It's that feeling. The slow, creeping dread that starts in your stomach and crawls up your spine. It's the silence that isn't really silent. It's the sound of 10 pairs of eyes all turning, all landing directly on you. It's the feeling of the spotlight finding you when you've been trying so hard to be invisible. He had been doing so well. Nodding at the right times, chuckling when the boss made a joke that wasn't funny, and sipping his water with an expression of deep, thoughtful consideration. He'd almost made it through the entire quarterly review without a single direct question. He was in the clear. He was home free. But then, the meeting went into overtime. And that's when it always happens. The one final question. It's his turn. It's his turn again.
So, we've heard from marketing, we've heard from logistics, and we've heard from the snack committee. All very insightful, but it all comes down to this. The linchpin, the core of the entire quarter's projection. I need to know your thoughts on the overarching implementation framework. Specifically, I need the answer to the big one. What's the strategy for Q4? What are the key performance metrics we'll be tracking? And what is the projected timeline for full synergistic deployment? So, what's the answer?
His mind went completely, utterly blank. It was a vast, empty desert of nothingness. Strategy, metrics, timeline. The words echoed in his head, but they didn't form thoughts. They were just sounds. Scary, scary sounds. He could feel his heart doing a drum solo against his ribs. He had two options. Option A. Admit he had zoned out for the last 45 minutes while thinking about what kind of sandwich he was going to have for lunch. This would lead to shame, disappointment, and possibly being demoted to the mailroom, which honestly didn't sound so bad right now. Option B. Fake it. Project an aura of supreme, unshakable confidence. Nod enthusiastically. Use big words. Be decisive. It was a gamble, but it was the only one he had. He chose option B.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. That is an excellent question, a fantastic question. The question, really, and the answer is a resounding yes, totally. I couldn't agree more with the premise of what you're asking. It's exactly what I've been thinking. We are completely aligned on the need for an answer. We just need to, and this is the crucial part, we need to optimize the thing. We have to double down on our core competencies and really streamline the process. It's all about proactive paradigm shifts. We'll circle back, touch base, and align the alignment. We need to empower our assets and leverage the deliverables to create a more robust ecosystem. It's not about thinking outside the box anymore. It's about turning the box into a sphere of opportunity. We just need to, do the thing with the stuff.
What? Did he say anything? I heard words. I definitely heard a lot of words. But I don't think they were connected to each other. It was like a corporate word salad. Did he say we need to turn the box into a sphere? Is that even possible? Geometrically speaking? I feel like I just listened to a podcast on 2x speed that was entirely composed of email signatures. What did he say?
And then we synergy the synergy. We'll take our learnings and action them into a holistic, forward-thinking framework of pure potentiality. We will incentivize the incentives. We will leverage the leverage. The goal is to create a seamless integration of our cross-functional platforms to maximize our dynamic, scalable, best-in-class, next-generation, bleeding-edge synergy. Again. More synergy.
Hold on. Just stop. Stop for 1 second. That was a lot of sound. A real symphony of business vocabulary. Impressive in its own way. But I'm going to ask you a much simpler question now. Forget the strategy. Forget the metrics. Forget the box spheres. I need a simple yes or no. So, do you actually know what you're talking about? Do you actually understand this?
Well, that depends. It depends on the definition. The definition of the word. The specific word in question. For example, what is the precise, philosophical, and operational definition of the word understand, or know? Does anyone truly know anything? Or are we all just collections of experiences interpreting sensory data through a flawed biological lens? So, in a manner of speaking, do I know, or do I experience the knowing? Define know? Okay, no. No, I don't. I don't know the answer. I didn't really understand the question. I think I missed the last 10 minutes of the presentation because I was thinking about whether dogs can get carpal tunnel from typing too much. I saw everyone looking at me, and the boss used all those big words, and I panicked. I just didn't want to look dumb.
I see. Thank you for being honest. You know, not wanting to look dumb is maybe the dumbest reason to not ask a question. Pretending you know everything is exhausting. Admitting you don't? That's actually smart. That's how we learn. That's how we avoid spending a whole quarter turning boxes into spheres that don't exist.
And just like that, the weight was gone. The panic, the frantic search for buzzwords, the fear of being exposed, it all just evaporated. He's done this before. So many times. In meetings, on calls, at the coffee machine. He had spent so much energy building a fragile house of cards made of fake confidence. And all it took was one honest sentence to blow it all away. And what was left wasn't shame. It was relief. That felt better. Because here's the secret he finally learned. No one knows everything. Not the boss, not the intern, not the person who always sounds the most confident. An office isn't a quiz show. It's a team. And the strongest teams aren't built on pretending. They're built on questions. They're built on admitting you don't know so that someone else can help you figure it out. Because pretending is always harder than learning. Curiosity beats ego. Every single time.
I don't know the answer to that, but I'd love to find out. And that's okay.
Yeah, no, we're done with those.
So, be honest. Have you ever done this? Have you ever been the dog in the meeting, nodding along, hoping nobody calls your name? Let me know in the comments. Just type me if you've ever faked it till you made it, or faked it till you got caught. It's okay. This is a safe space. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button for more tips on how to actually learn things instead of just pretending. Comment me and subscribe.